If you do any kind of home recording or are interested in getting started, or if you travel a lot and you're looking for something easy and portable, make sure you watch the rest of this video. I know there's a lot of audio interfaces to choose from nowadays, and today I wanted to introduce you to a new budget-friendly interface from Sterling Audio. It's the H224. But before we get started, if you're into these kinds of videos, make sure you click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you stay notified of all of my uploads and live streams. So Sterling Audio was kind enough to send me an interface to check out, and in this video, I wanted to show you some of the features as well as demonstrate how I would use it in kind of a portable, slimmed down setup to produce a song. So I know by now you're all wondering, how much does this cost? And the H224 retails for about $150, which makes it probably one of the most budget-friendly interfaces in its class. So let's talk about some of the features and the specs. It features two Class A preamps, so two dedicated inputs. You've got combination mic line inputs on the back, so you can plug either an XLR or a 1/4 inch into it, as well as 1/4 inch instrument level inputs in the front for your guitar or your bass. And that's super convenient for me as I do a lot of direct recording with guitar and bass using plugins, which I'll show you a little bit later in the video. Each preamp has its own pad button and high pass filter, as well as a 48-volt phantom power on the back. You've got 4 outputs, which is great for flexibility. So you can do things like run 2 monitors, extra headphone amps, or things like reamping your guitar signal. The output switch up here lets you select the output path that you're monitoring. The direct button lets you monitor your input signal with the playback audio from your DAW, so you have 0 latency. So the way that I like to use this is to kind of check the level of my direct signal, and I'll show you that in just a second. You've got a headphone jack in the front, as well as this big rotary knob which controls the output of either your headphones or outputs 1 and 2 to your monitors, or outputs 3 and 4. You've also got traditional 5-pin MIDI connections if you want to use keyboards or MIDI controllers and not tie up any USB ports on your computer, which is a nice feature. And all of this is completely USB powered, so you don't have to worry about any extra power adapters or wall warts or stuff like that. And as far as the audio quality and resolution, it's up to 24-bit, 192 kilohertz. Now, I do believe this comes with free software, or at least some free trials for software. It comes with a free trial of the Bitwig Studio 8-Track, which is a DAW or a recording software, as well as a free trial of the Slate Digital All Access Pass, which gives you a ton of amazing plugins. And it also comes with the 2 Notes Audio Torpedo Wall of Sound with some custom cabinets, which is what I traditionally use when I'm recording and when I make all my normal videos. So the audio interface can work with any DAW, any recording software. I like to use Logic Pro, so for this video I'm going to show you how I use it with my Logic Pro setup. So I'm just going to show you a quick way of how I can record a track. I'm going to record guitars, bass, and vocals. So I have the audio interface plugged in via USB into my laptop. It does come included with a USB-C to USB-A cable. I had this USB-C Thunderbolt cable lying around, so I'm just plugged in via that. So the way I have this set up for this type of session and this type of workflow, I've got an instrument cable plugged into channel 1. So this is where I'm going to be plugging in my guitars or bass directly. As I said before, I'm going to be using plugins that I have already. So that's going to be my guitar bass input. On channel 2, I've got a microphone. Sterling was kind enough to send me a P10 dynamic microphone. So thank you, Sterling. So I have this plugged in via XLR on the reverse, on the back side for channel 2. So this is going to be my vocal mic input. So I have a session kind of set up already in Logic. I've got a drum loop going. It's going to be kind of this slow BB King style blues that we're gonna do. Here's how it sounds. Turn it up a little bit. So that's a basic drum loop that we're gonna start with. Now let's start tracking with rhythm guitar. So for my rhythm guitar channel, I have this simple amplitude preset selected. I'm gonna use some headphones for this so I can hear it a little bit better. But again, Sterling was kind enough to send me a set of headphones, so thank you again. So guitar is in channel 1. Check the input on my Logic. So that's the guitar signal going through my amplitude plugin. But if I wanted to check the level, and this is something that I like to do when I'm recording guitars direct and bass direct, is I like to check the level on the audio interface to make sure that it's not peaking and it's not distorting going into my computer. So what I can do is I can press this direct button and I can see the meters going. Need a little bit of level. If I increase it too much, it's already peaking. So I want it below the red, a little bit below the yellow. Let's go there. So now that my level is set on the interface, it should be good to go in the DAW. My guitar sound, let's bring it down a little bit more on the interface. Okay, let's try it. Okay, so now we're gonna switch over to bass. I got my bass. Gonna plug in. Same thing. If I want to test out the levels, just press direct. It should be good. So let's hear the bass channel. So I just have a preset that comes with Logic. It's like the modern bass preset. It's got a noise gate, bass amp, and a little bit of EQ. Bass is done. Let's do a little bit of lead guitar. So actually, on second thought, let's do vocals first, and then I'll put the lead guitar on the end. So same thing with the guitar and bass. I can check the levels going into the audio interface. If I hit direct, 2 2 2, check 1 2 2 2 2 2, check 1 2 2 2. Hey 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 hey. So I have this vocal chain. It's another preset in Logic, so it's got a little bit of effects on it. I haven't sung in a while, so bear with me on this. Woman, I don't want a soul hanging around my house when I'm not at home. No, I don't want a soul, baby, hanging around my house when I'm not at home. I don't want you to answer the door for nobody, baby, when you're home and you're not alone. Let me check it out. I was a little pitchy there, but I need to hear more in my headphones, so I just pressed the output button, and you can see there's like a headphone icon. So I can control the volume of my headphones without affecting the output of the monitors. 2 2 2, check 1 2 2 2, check 1 2. There we go. Woman, I don't want a soul hanging around my house when I'm not at home. So I'm just gonna take the first part of the second take, and I think the other parts of the first take are fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna finish this off with a little bit of lead guitar over the top. My settings on the interface haven't changed, so we're good to go there. I've got another Amplitude preset ready to go. Woman, I don't want a soul Let me do a quick punch in.
When you're home and you're not alone.
There, the track is done. We've got drums, bass, 2 guitars, and vocals. So as you can see, very simple to use. It can work great as your main desktop interface as well as a portable solution for recording on the go. If you'd like more information on the Sterling H224 interface, I'll have the links down in the description. Thanks again to Sterling for letting me check this out, as well as the headphones and the microphones. And if you'd like to watch more videos like this, gear demos or guitar lessons, click that subscribe button. Thanks again for watching. I'm RJ Ronquillo. I'll see you in the next video.